and worse for Packers fans and better for the NFC North opponents. So without further ado, let's get to today's video. But before I begin, please go hit that subscribe button and leave a like for more videos like this. Let's get to the video.
Maybach music.
As you know, when draft day was starting, the 49ers reached out to the Green Bay Packers. Hey Green Bay, we can offer you our third round pick and 2 first rounders, I think it was, for Aaron Rodgers. They said no, and then 2 hours later, Aaron Rodgers came out and said, I don't want to return to the Green Bay Packers. That shocked every single human being. Right after the 49ers called the Green Bay Packers to see if they could try to get Aaron Rodgers. So if I'm looking at it from a standpoint, the Los Angeles Rams tried to trade for Rodgers before they got Matthew Stafford, which would have looked pretty shocking at the time. So I'm trying to keep my bias, because I'm a Bears fan. There's a lot of been stories about going on saying that Aaron said that he does not want to return as long as the GM is still around, and he's reportedly mocking the GM. I don't know who he called them. It was all I know is it was Michael Jordan's GM or something like that. Not really sure, but I'm looking at it from a perspective. You traded up to get Jordan Love, see what he's got. Because, as far as I'm concerned, this could mean 2 ways for the Green Bay Packers going forward. Jordan Love could have potential, or he could be a bust. And let me tell you from the college experience of Jordan Love, which I have watched a lot of Jordan Love. Outside of his 1 season, he hasn't really done that much in college. So, my only issue is with the Packers organization is you have Aaron Rodgers, alright? He wants a big load of money. He also declined a $45 million contract. So, the issue is, lots of people are speaking on their mind about it that Rodgers could sit out for the fucking season if he's not traded. So, Packers fans have been saying that Adam Schefter was lying about the whole situation, which I find it hard to believe because Adam Schefter is without a doubt the best reporter in sports, if not. Like, he is the most reliable reporter that you will ever see when it comes to NFL news inside and outside, or any other type of sports that Adam Schefter does. So, looking at it from perspective, you just need to wait and see what happens, because I remember Green Bay Packers fans saying when they traded up to get Jordan Love that Aaron Rodgers even said he was not mad about it. But he came on a press conference back in August, I believe, or mid-August, saying, yeah, I was not happy with the Jordan Love pick. So there is 2 sides to the story, always. It's a bunch of he said, she said. But as Packers fans can say, what is the worst that can happen if you store Jordan Love right now? You traded up to get him over the NFL draft, who arguably had one of the most stockiest wide receiver classes of all time. Like, have you seen T. Higgins' numbers? Have you seen Michael Pittman's numbers? Have you seen Justin Jefferson's numbers? Have you seen whoever Brandon, I don't even know who the hell that 49ers receiver was, but they had monster numbers this season, even for rookie standards. So So, looking at it from a perspective, they traded up to get Jordan Love. You need to see what he got, okay? And I'm looking at it, because, I feel the same way is when I see Justin Fields and Andy Dalton. But this is the first year. We realistically need a quarterback. A quarterback who beat out Trevor Lawrence. Who shoved his foot up his fucking ass that Jacksonville was caught. They felt it in the goddamn press conference. The Jaguars fans were shocked. I was even shocked that Justin Fields even beat Trevor Lawrence. So, when I look at Jordan Love, I don't see him as a potential elite quarterback. He fits me more as a Rex Grossman type of quarterback, but without a good defense to carry him. Because knowing Rex Grossman, there was games where he threw 4 interceptions, but we still won the game because he had a good defense to bail him out of these situations. With Jordan Love, Green Bay's defense did not get better because they re-signed Kevin King. They got that Detroit Lions head coach that went 0-16, that defensive coordinator. So even if Jordan Love is like a Rex Grossman, like I'm saying, he's not going to do it. Outside of his 2017 season, I believe it was, what has he really done for Utah State? Just being realistic. You can make the excuse that he was missing his starters, but that does not mean, I see Justin Fields and Trevor Lawrence, you mean to tell me that they wouldn't make Utah State a contender? Please. I will tell you the truth about your team, even when I'm lying. There's times where I credit Rodgers, and there's times where I criticize Rodgers. If you look at my videos of what I said about Rodgers, is he's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. And it was wrong for the Packers to trade up to get a quarterback. So, business standpoint is, I believe Aaron is mad, and I believe he will sit out. And I know a lot of Packers fans, Real Talk Pack, might come at me, Mini14, and Packers put up, maybe even fucking Adam James, but look, it's not a biased side of me that wants Aaron to leave. It's a business standpoint. Okay, we saw this coming when they traded up to get a quarterback. We saw this fucking coming. And the story of Aaron Rodgers, that realistically broke the trust right after they released. Who was his name? Jake or something like that. I want you to picture this. You are a star quarterback. You are a 2-time MVP, which is why I'm saying Rodgers was a 2-time MVP back in the decade. You have a 4-year contract extension. Your team just traded up to get a quarterback. How do you feel? How do you feel? I'll give you a moment to think. You would feel pissed off. You would feel betrayed by your team, saying that, I've done all this work and y'all traded for my fucking replacement. Not even for a receiver in the most stockest receiving core class of all time. Aaron Rodgers, outside of Devontae Adams, basically has no wide receiver. Alan Lazard, yeah, I know Lazard, but he doesn't really show up for big games, so he's not really a huge factor. He might show up here and there, but you know what I mean? Marquez Valdez-Scantling, has a dropping issue, There are some times where he can be consistent, and there are some times where he can be inconsistent. So, and Aaron Jones, who I don't even know who's your center going to be after you replace Corey Winsley with rookie. So you wasted your second round, A.J. Dillon. You overpaid Aaron Jones, which is quite questioning since he wanted a bag. Look, I'm not saying, like, for receiving wise, Aaron Jones is great, but is he good as an every down back like A.J. Dillon was? That's my only concern about, because I had A.J. Dillon on my fantasy, believe it or not. I also had Davante Adams, believe it or not. So my only question is, well, are the receivers are going to have something to prove when Jordan Love starts? Were they a product of Rodgers? Davante Adams has something to prove, Lazard has something to prove, and Marquez Valdez-Scantling has something to prove. Because at the end of the day, people, soon Aaron Rodgers will be a corpse, like Drew Brees. You have to start the rookie quarterback at some time. So Aaron is seeing, Tom Brady winning a Super Bowl and bringing his whole entire team, his whole entire squad back. Tom Brady gets all the control. He calls his own plays. He makes management decisions. He's a part of the management organization. Same thing with Michael Jordan and LeBron James and, Giannis. Aaron can't get control of what the Packers done. The GM and the coach. Like, Green Bay doesn't have an owner. So, the ball is in Green Bay's court. Because Aaron is going to sit out the season if he doesn't not going to get traded. They're not going to release Rodgers, because if they're going to trade Rodgers, they have to get a big load of first rounders out of him. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this fucking video. Hey, fuck you, bias group chat. Let me up the amount. Give me to 100 likes or 50 likes. 50, you will get a live stream of predictions. Give me to 100 likes and I'll do that fucking shit. Give me to 100 likes and I'll live stream when the schedules come out. I'll give my full prediction for every single fucking team. But if you want me to do individual teams, then don't hit that fucking like button. But anyway, that's it. That's all. Just go subscribe. As always, my name is Michael and I approve this message.